What's up, guys? Friday night in the fish room. Here we are. So I got a live, and I actually want to talk to some people once people get in here. I got an issue. So let's see if anybody can help me with this. Currently live by myself. There ain't nobody on here. So let's talk about it. Ah. Welcome. I have one person watching. Whoever you are, welcome. Man, it is extremely hot down here. What's up outside in? Can you hear me? Since you're the only one here, appreciate you being here. I'm in my fish room, man. It is I swear it's hotter than Satan's underwear down here. It's terrible. I have a bunch of tanks running, as you can see from the dudes behind me. Got an issue. Need a bunch of people here so I can talk about it. Might be some changes coming, so we shall see. I need some of my viewers on the other side of the planet to Google my name and see what comes up. Thank you. Well, welcome, Tommy. Hi, Adele. So, Adele, can I ask you to do me a ginormous favor? On your side of the pond, can you type in a Google search or whatever search engine you guys use? Can you look up Happy Place Aquatics and tell me what you find? Might actually have a little technical difficulty going on with StreamYard for me, too. Nah, Sunday with an OG is there. Awesome. Did you also find anybody else on on Google? Because Google popped up like 13 different places called Happy Place Aquatics. For me, anyway. What's going on, June? Oh. So how is everybody's Friday? Well, except for Adele, it's now Saturday, I believe. I might end up changing my name, as bad as that sounds, because I don't need any. I don't need any BS from anywhere. Not gonna do it. Because when I Google me, I'm the first thing that pops up. So I might have to Google everybody everywhere or go on every one of them and check. Don't really think I can buy the domain name for. There's actually a pool company called Happy Place Aquatics. I was like, what the hell? Tommy, I am good, buddy. How was your vacation? Hi, TK Tropics. Coles. Sorry, TK Tropicals. You getting ready for Birdo? Was Birdo going live too? Take it, I may have missed something there. What up, J Rock? Of course, my dog's gonna bark because, an ant might have moved outside. Unless there's somebody in my backyard, then we got an issue. There ain't nobody here. Dog's just a limp. Birdo needs a link. What link do you need, Birdo? What are you talking about? A link? That one? I knew what you meant, Jay. I knew what you meant. What up, Birdo?
Roar! Roar!
If anybody else would like to jump on, there's the link. But for now, it's me and Garcia. What's cracking, Garcia?
Oh, everything going good. I just, I was a little tired, and that's all, but getting ready for tomorrow. This tattoo right here is going to go bye bye.
All right. I got a question. They want to know what's in the tank behind me. All right. So here we go. There are two parrot cichlids. There are 7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 Severums, 2 Oscars, 3 Siamese algae eaters, 2 threadfin Acara, 1 redhead Tapo, and 4 Geophagus jurapari. And as you can see, we have a fight going between a parrot and a Severum. Apparently, they want to kick each other's butts tonight.
One more thing. Hello to everyone that's coming in here. Everybody in the chat. How you doing? Today you got Garcia and Jimbo. Happy Place Aquatics. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, and turn on that notification bell because you never know when he's dropping a short or a video or when he's going to go live. Hey, guys, don't worry about Garcia. The only thing I'm just worried about now is getting close to my 3,000 watch hours.
I'm getting closer and closer every day, man. And I'm nowhere near 1,000 subscribers.
I'm just working on that watch hours.
Man, I got to stay out of the fish store.
Silver Creek, how are you, man?
J-Rock, you got to send me the pictures when that's done, buddy. I want to see it. Oh, look at Tommy, 23 away from 2K.
Oh, don't put me to that. Put me to that. It'll be a challenge for Garcia. It'll be a challenge for Garcia.
For the people watching who pay attention, I actually I had to change who's on my live for Sunday. I'll post it on Instagram, and probably in the community page. But I got an OG coming on here.
OG.
An OG. And it's not Berto.
It's not Berto. I'm a young buck.
Dude, I feel old today, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, look what Tommy put. I challenge for anything.
How about an ass kicking competition? You can see how many times you can kick your own self in the ass.
or I'll donate for you to get your whole sleeve done.
Uh-oh.
Are you up for that challenge?
Oh, man, I am good. Oh, he's down. I'm not far away, man. I only got half an arm to go.
But there's a catch to it. There's a catch. It has to say guard.
Oh, no.
Garcia Aquatics. Would you do that? Guard. Garcia Aquatics.
Man, I don't know, Jay. That thing was beautiful. I don't know if I would gut it. That's just me. I'd keep it. All right. So
no way. I like chats, but I'll keep it concealed. No, if you're up for the challenge, you gotta put guard, Garcia Aquatics.
DJ Guppy Fish.
Fish.
All right, so I'll bust it out on the live because, well, as we see, there's not a lot of people here, but I went to the fish store. I got some new fish, Berto.
You couldn't resist.
Nope. I got tired of somebody flaunting them in my face, so I finally got some.
And I was this close, but I was looking for 3 people to help me with it. I was gonna go pick it up if those 3 people were down to help me, but those 3 people they turned their backs on me.
What was you getting?
For $500 or best offer.
What was it?
With the stand, 750 gallons.
I would have figured a way out to get it without 5 people. Glass or acrylic?
Yeah, look what Tommy put. I thought we went for the challenge. I guess you're not up for the challenge, so you can't do no challenge. But that hurt me right there. Those three guys didn't even bother deciding to help me.
That's sad. That's why I don't count on people, man. There's only a few people I can count on one hand that'll help me if I need them.
If I was like look for Ringo and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I would have got that myself.
Was it glass or acrylic?
Glass.
Yeah, you would have needed some people. That bitch is heavy. That 240 is 500 pounds.
And where it was going to go, it was going to go right there where the Oscars is. Then the Oscar tank would slide over. The Frontosa will come over here. And then we'll put the 65 in the dining room and move this one probably to the dining room also. And just have these three tanks here, especially the 750 in the middle. Oh boy, that would look hot. And you already know what I will put in there.
A gar.
Yes, sir. Or if not, a big giant, two giant butterfly kois. A red koi and a white koi, but butterfly. Just those two in there.
I went and got me some Roseline sharks.
Oh, Roseline.
Or Dennis and Barb's, whatever the hell you want to call them. I've had a headache all day.
Hey. On purpose, since J-Rock is here. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Cristo.
Before you say anything, Tommy, hold on. Happy Place. Since J-Rock is here, go ahead. Mess with his Alexa.
He's driving in a car.
Damn it.
My Alexa? Are you talking about Meg?
Now, every time J-Rock is on, I can make his Alexa do things.
Oh. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, Tommy?
Not a lot. Heading back with a bag full of freaking asada tacos.
Hey, where's mine?
Right here in the bag. Come get them, bro. Where you at?
Ohio, bro.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get your ass down on here in Texas. I'll feed you some dadgum real tacos.
Probably realer than any of the shit I got in Mexico.
Dude, I was a hop, skip, and a jump from Mexico this morning.
Nice.
Hey, Chip.
Hey,
Start driving to Tommy, and I'm gonna go to the airport and buy my ticket, and I'll meet you over there. Let's go hang out over there.
I'll feed you.
I wonder how much gas it would take to get there.
And we go to Aquashella and cause havoc over there.
I thought about going. I thought about ditching the fam and going, but I got to help my dad with some stuff tomorrow. So if I get it done in time, I don't know. I might still do it. I'm only an hour away from Aquashella, Dallas, but I just drove for 8 freaking hours, so I don't know if I'm up for that. Like it took street tacos for me to get out of the house again.
For tacos, it doesn't bother. It doesn't bother you. But to come somewhere else,
I'll do anything for tacos.
the only reason
Really?
you hear echo is just because Tommy is driving, and who knows how he has it.
It's probably through the Bluetooth on his radio.
I don't have, dude. Me have Bluetooth radio? That's funny.
Hey, man, you could have, you have 415s back here just beating your brains out.
I'm a basic bitch, bro.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
have nothing fancy around the Silver Creek squad, man. Fancy.
It's all right.
But yeah, if I'm echoing really really bad and it's like people are noticing, I'll come back on after I get back home and eat. I'll hop on the laptop and join you guys if we're still going.
We would love that.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll get off of here so that I don't like completely screw up your stream with all this horrible echo.
I don't know. You need to do something about that suspension. Oh, get her, Tommy.
Yeah. 5-3, baby. Flowmasters. Let's go. All right. Later.
I will see you in a bit.
Well, watch it with the you can hear all those tools jumping.
Absolutely.
Clink, 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 clink.
I removed him.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So you're basically doing you don't say goodbye in my chat.
No. He got to get some shocks on that thing. I agree. That thing bouncing around.
Yep.
What's up, Danny? Welcome. But yeah, man, I keep seeing everybody getting Roseline sharks, so I figure why not jump on board? I'm trying some new stuff in the fish room. You know, my day even started out bad this morning, Garcia. My freaking TV blew up.
Your TV blew out.
My TV took a shit.
God damn. Hey, June. Danny Aquatics, welcome. Carl, welcome.
Yeah, how many more watch hours you need, Roberto?
Okay, I'll tell you right now where I'm at. Tell you right now. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I'll give you 2, homie.
Right
I need
now,
9. Go ahead.
It says 2,574. I have 426 watch hours.
I need 915. All right, June. New for me. I don't care who has them. It's just new to my fish room. I've never kept them. I've also got some other fish that nobody's seen yet. I got a lot of things that nobody's seen yet. I like it.
Tommy, you driving, Tommy. Stop texting.
You know what, man? I don't care if you drive a jalopy or not. If it's from Texas, it's clean.
If it takes you from point A to point B, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I live in the Rust Belt.
But do not text and drive.
We're gonna have to get a fund together to get Tommy a Bluetooth radio for that jalopy, as he calls it. Actually, I might send him one. I got like 3 or 4 in the garage. The Flowmasters did sound nice, though. Just talk to text unless Google screws him over. Yeah, Tommy, those Flowmasters sounded nice. That big old Suburban was hauling ass.
But then I don't know where, even though he was hauling ass, then I don't know he saw a little red car pass right by him.
Oh, that's because that Mercedes was hauling ass.
He just passed right by him. I was like, oh.
All right, Tommy, I'll see what I can do. I got like 4 or 5 of them in the garage. What is a jalopy? A jalopy is a hoopty, a raggedy ass car. Anybody want to hear a good song? Look up My Hoopty by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And that's over. They let that Gucci breathe.
Oh,
Hands on knees.
hands on your knees.
uh,
I am not allowed to play that on here.
I'm sorry. But,
That's all right.
Lady Shimmy Shimmy yesterday when we were at the bowling alley because we joined the bowling league. And she had 4 strikes in a row. And then she comes up to me right into my ear. She goes, bend that ass up over here. I'm like, really?
Everything under the hood and on the drivetrain, this thing is brand new. The body and the interior, though, look like total shit.
Well, even though he just sounded like something was falling apart. Because I just heard like, bing, 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 like one of your sockets or screws or who knows. Ew.
Once a sheep or goat pisses 5 gallons in your car, it's got a waste of clean at that point. It's a Lackville 79.
DJ Guppy Fish, I received your text. But I gotta talk to Lady Shimmy Shimmy. Okay, no problem. You can send me the video tomorrow. But you're gonna have to wait until I finish getting my tattoo because all this is gone.
Hey, Tommy, I understand the level of country you are. I just appreciate it. So I understand the level. So, Berto, I'm actually thinking about looking into changing the name of my channel.
Bend that asshole.
That would be copyright infringements.
No. Bend that ass over. Aquatics here.
Hi, and welcome back to Bend That Ass Over, Let That Coochie Breathe Aquatics. Today you will see Megan Thee Stallion over here in the tank just getting it done. She is shaking that ass so you can't breathe. Sounded like, real professional.
Look what Carl said.
Bend, okay. That could be a name. Oh man. But I was Googling it, man, and there's there's a pool company. There's a actual fish store in the UK.
Bend over?
No. Happy Place Aquatics.
Oh. But for me, they got so many Garcias. Because if you just put Garcia Aquatics, even though my face comes up, and they show people showing people how to swim.
Oh man, look at that. We only have four people. What's up, Craig? Welcome, sir. Man, I am tanking tonight. Let's see. Shall we? Ooh, I see 5.
Hey, Craig.
What's up, Craig?
Craig.
You should jump up here, Craig. Let me see that cave.
But put on a shirt first.
I don't care. As long as you ain't buck ass naked, we're good. I am the first happy place that pops up, man. But I was just like, there's a pool company, there's a fish store in the UK. There's a couple other places. There's one in the United States, and I think it's San Diego, California. I'm like, come on, man.
How about Felice Place Aquatics?
I'm thinking about. I like that Bendova. That's actually not bad. I could change it to Happy Endings Aquatics. I really could. I've thought about that. And I got a text. Actually, I am in somebody's phone as Happy Endings Aquatics. Not even joking. $5. $5. I end you right now.
On day long.
$5. Sucky. Boom, boom now. We love you long time. Oh. But yeah, man, I got another tank set up.
Oh man.
Yeah, I set another tank up. Happy endings. That's what I'm saying.
You might get some 1,800 calls.
Well, hopefully that person doesn't publish my number.
1-800 Happy Place Aquatics. Bum bum bum. All night long.
Hi, and welcome to Happy Endings Aquatics. For a good time, press 1. For a great time, press 2.
But 3, give you hell.
If you were dissatisfied with your happy ending, press the pound key. For all other options, press 0. Oh, man. But all in all, it wasn't a terrible Friday.
Yeah, but they killed me today. Usually I leave out of the store. Usually sometimes 9:30 or 10. This time I left out of there like almost 11:20.
For a fishy smell, press 0. Jesus.
And then my boss go like this. When you leaving? Look at this.
Come on, George. Get up here. Come cheer me up, you sexy beast.
I'm at the dam. I'm a dam worker. I'm a dam worker. So yeah, he was telling me, when you leaving? And I started pointing at the girls. He goes, no, I'm asking you. I'm going to go ask them. And when he went up front, he saw them. They were just chatting away. And they were not getting the stuff done quick enough.
Oh my God, did you see what Roger did for me last night?
Hey,
Look at this shit, girl.
look, he gave me some frijoles.
He braided my big toe hairs.
It's so weird.
You see a chick with cornrows on the top of her toes? That's disgusting. What you got? I got them hairy feet.
Check out my knuckles.
No.
My hairy knuckles. Oh man.
So George, you gonna use that link or no?
I'm a dumb worker. I'm in the dump. Oh, let me stop because then he's gonna get on me. Sorry, George.
He's gonna kick you while you're down.
No. I don't want to do this. Bye, George.
So
you got the rosy barbs. What are you gonna do with them?
oh, I got Roseline sharks.
Yeah, the roseline sharks. That's what I meant.
I currently have a tank that they're acclimating to temperature in. And they're gonna be there. They're in the 30 long for now. They're not very big. I mean, they're
Oh, shit.
bless you.
Thank you.
They're tiny.
Hey, yeah.
You need to let that out, man. You're gonna do that one day and blow a valve in your heart or something.
I did not. I didn't bring my camera.
Oh, he don't bring camera. Why you not bring your camera, man? That's all right, Mexicali. I still love you.
Fuck.
I'm rather shocked the amount of car memes and pictures and stuff and videos I have got. They've been slacking. So Mexicali must be busy.
Yep.
That dam is keeping him occupied.
And the fish from too.
Yeah.
Having those little fries here and there.
Man. My electric blew a car spawn again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we don't need that. I was thinking about buying the rest of the natural blue Acara while I was at the fish store. They have like 7 or 8 left. I should have bought them. Hey, look at that. My 2 fish stopped fighting. Oh, hello. Somebody wants to get a hold of me. Okay. Cool. I got more fish. Ah,
What kind of fish?
more Acara. I got to go pick them up tomorrow. The natural blues.
The natural blues and those Fortosas are gone.
Those frontosas are actually still there. I was talking to her about them, and she said that, you know, he's talking about maybe keeping them. I'm like, why? I'm like, you already have a display tank full of frontosa. What do you need another display tank full of frontosa for? Oh, you are not gonna freaking bite me, you little bastard! I'll break a TV. DJ Guppy Fish, come get all of these mosquitoes you let over here.
Yeah, he sent you all those mosquitoes.
Bastard. Man, mosquitoes are not, me and them don't get along. They get in the right tank down here, though, they become dinner.
But just to let you know, if you do come into Daytona, have some mosquito spray just in case.
Dude, they really don't mess with me. I think it's the amount of Pepsi I drink, and they just don't like the taste of it.
Well, hello, pals. Welcome.
Welcome. Oh. Man, I moved those red shoulder Severums, and they came alive, man. They're like right at the glass now, waiting for me when I come downstairs in the morning. So I come down here every morning before I go to work. I do have a little sad news, though, in my 125 South American tank. But I come down every morning, they're right at the glass waiting for me. They want fed. And I don't feed them. They get fed with the rest of the fish on the schedule, except for the only thing down here that gets fed on this the morning schedule is the babies. They get fed every morning and every evening. But I lost one of my green Severums.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That was the big one, too. I think one of the little ones, one of the little ones had at it or they ganged up on it. Why do I only see 3 of my Jirapari? There's the 4th one. Never mind. He was hiding on me. The AKA National Convention. What do we got there?
Ask him how much he wants for the Frontosas and how much it will cost to be shipped to Florida.
I'll have to ask him. When I see him tomorrow, I'll ask him. I mean, they grow really slow, don't they?
Yeah. But what people have been saying that the only way they will grow real fast is a lot of water change and a lot of feeding, power feeding.
You know, the power feeding thing really didn't work with my Oscar here. Either one of these two, her up here or him down there, neither one of them. However, this guy, Jesus.
But when I had my long fin Oscar, when I first started with my YouTube, I was just feeding them brine shrimp and beef heart. They were just loving it. And just seeing that Oscar grow. But with that long fin Oscar, it was sexy. It looked beautiful. I was happy to see that one. But then there was an Oscar that I saw somewhere at one of my local fish stores. Bought it. I didn't quarantine it because that's how it is. This place is good. It looked fine. And boy, whatever disease it was, because I cured it, came back. Cured it, came back. Cured it, came back. But then when it came back the fourth time, it was just strong. Because I took them all out, put them in the black tote, took out all the gravel, all of that. I took everything out. Cleaned the canister, cleaned the tubes, cleaned everything. Started off fresh and grabbed some water from one tank, from another tank, and put it in there to establish and put all those sponge filters in there. But it could be all new. Then I know it. Bam! It came back strong, and one by one, they all started dying.
Weaken the fish every time. You know what, man? I got lucky with that last bout of ick I had. Over here with the natural blue Acara. I got real lucky on that. I lost one fish. And it wasn't even the one that would look the worst. The one that was covered, I mean, like just covered in white spots. He's kicking it. He's still doing great. I have 2 tanks with ick. Second time.
Oh, man. Damn.
I had to get a hold of Shamu and tell him what I got. He was sounding like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was happy. He's like, oh, you finally jumped on board. I said, man, I've wanted him for a while. I just never got him. Oh, extremely high temp and a whole lot of salt. If you watch the video I did on ick, actually, let me rephrase that. White spot disease. You'll see the insane amount of salt that was in that tank. That was a lot of salt, man. I probably put 125 gallons worth of salt in a 75-gallon tank.
Hey, one question. Aquarium Animals, how you doing? Have you Ohio Fish Rescue? What kind of tiles are those that they put in the tank?
Regular floor tiles, ceramic floor tiles.
I always wonder what kind of tiles.
Just regular old ceramic floor tile. What's up, aquariums, animals, and me?
Use slate, Garcia. Okay.
You can use slate. Slate's slightly expensive in some places. Depends on where you get it, though.
One of those landscaping place.
I was going to do black ceramic tile in my 240. Then I changed my mind. I was like, nah.
I was gonna do the same thing too, but the thing is that I like the way the sand looks and everything.
That is a fact.
I know
Not
you
as
guys
much
are
algae
hungry.
growth.
I know you guys are hungry, but not today. Not today. You don't get no food today. You guys ate like a slob yesterday. Today you relax without food. Tomorrow you get the food.
I really think that's one Oscar down here is a female. I would have to have Mama June inspect it.
You gotta put the camera there so she can see it.
I don't think I can get it down there to where she can see it good enough.
With your phone. You know what we should do, Jimbo? We should set up a trip and go to Cali.
I have got no desire to go back to California.
Just to go hang out with June.
I mean, I will go hang out with her, but I have no desire to go to California, man. All right, June. Let's see if you can sex this little one for me. Will it reach? Nobody never sees that Oscar.
What do you think, June? You think that is a female or a male?
It's a beautiful Oscar, though. June's the Oscar expert.
Yeah.
Oh. I wonder if my big male would tear her up. I should put them in the tank together. I would love to have some babies of that one and the other one. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Spots on dorsal fin.
That is a beautiful Oscar, man. That little Oscar that Oscar was beat up bad when I got it.
Probably, you could probably introduce to them. Probably do this. Put up like one of those plexiglass divider, so they can look at each other. 90% possible.
Hey, Berto.
Yeah.
I think that big dude is smashed through plexiglass.
You think so?
Oh, God, yeah. Berto, that fish is probably 13 inches long.
Diego Pesadic, how you doing?
Welcome. Do a massive water change, then add the fish.
Okay.
I don't think I could put both of those in a 75-gallon. I think that'd be a mistake. I would probably have to empty a 125 and put them in there.
Or just for breeding.
I might have to go buy another 125. Because I think that dude and that one, I would have some killer looking babies.
Only the two.
Only the two, but after they bond.
Yeah. So I guess you could put them in there and see what happens. And put that pot plate and see what happens.
That is a beautiful fish, though. So what had happened is this fish got turned in with 3 other ones. The guy bought 3 Oscars. They were in a 29-gallon tank. He turned all 3 of them in, and she was the last one. Somebody took the rest of them and left her. I'm like, all right, I'll take her. So I put her in a 65, and she was not happy. I put her in here in a 75. She was in love.
Just need a depth of 18 inch. Oh, sorry. How you doing, Joe?
He's got a flex for you.
Ding, 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 Ding,
Uh-oh.
ding. 'So what's going on, Diego? How you doing? How's everything?
18 by 18 by 18 for one Oscar. I am a fan of just a single Oscar and a 75. I always have been. I've seen people with them in a 55, and I'm like, that's not enough room for that fish. Holy crap, it's cold here. Where are you at? That's correct. He's in Australia, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I just
62
got-
right
I just got my Make This World a Better Place. Stickers are available.
Okay, Jim. Yeah, I'm going to take your advice on Oscars. You got way more of them than I have. That's because she hoards them all. She won't save no Oscars for the rest of us.
But I bet you if she finds another big tank, she's gonna do it.
Oh, absolutely. Would you blame her? I mean, seriously, if I could find another big tank, I'd already have it here. That 240 I was supposed, or the 220 I was supposed to get fell through. The dude was on some stupid shit. Oh, I'm not going to sell it to you now because I got to put this in there and that in there. He's like, I got 27 red belly piranha coming. I'm like, sure they do. Right on, buddy. You sure don't.
Just because he saw somebody with piranhas and now he wants to get piranhas.
Dude, my boss has a single red belly piranha in a 75-gallon tank. This thing goes through 150 feeder fish a month, if not more. That's the average, is 150. He's like, I wish I could get this fish to eat something different. He's like, it won't eat pellets. I said, the hell it won't. If you starve it, it'll eat pellets. Any fish. You can take any fish off of live food, I promise you. Because apparently this my albino back here was on live food. Not anymore. Hey Berto, you over there typing away to the AARP convention?
Is there one part with this new phone? I got too many windows open and it doesn't let me get to see which ones that are open. And I gotta keep swiping them, trying to find the trick to it. And I hate it. It was not like my other phone. I just go whoop, and I could close all the windows that I had open. With this one, forget about it.
That's why I like my iPhone. Oh man, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to eat some food tonight. I got busted having 72 windows open. That's a lot of windows.
And I bet you those 32 windows were all shopping for Oscars. Nope, I don't have that Oscar. Oh, how much? Oh no, they're asking too much. Oh, no.
I want an Oscar that nobody has.
There was one time I bought two supposedly Snow White Oscars, and I sent those two to the Hawaiian Fish Keeper, and now it's growing on the fins. Now it has a black outline, and right by the tail it has that orange ring. So it's not Snow White no more.
Well, I'm gonna have to change this fish's name.
What was the name? What was the name they were there?
Oh, well, I officially named it Ludwig Van Fuckface III. Now I'm gonna change its name.
Since now we know it's a her.
Its name is June.
Hey, June, you heard that? He's named his fish to your name.
Changed his name to June. The funny thing is, I got it in the month of June too.
Yes, June. It was 2 females that I sent to the Hawaiian fish keeper. But they wanted to use a quarter when they were small.
No wonder Daisy ain't growing. She's done probably. The females stay smaller, don't they, June? Man, what is my parrot doing? Is my parrot back here trying to breed? It ain't gonna happen, bro. You about as fertile as I am. Stupid fish. So I seen something the other night, Berto, I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
And never got a chance to. Remind me when we get off here, I'll tell you about it.
All right.
It was actually really funny.
They changed color. He wasn't happy. Yep. He wasn't happy when they started changing colors. After they were being all snow white and everything, as soon as those colors started coming out.
Yes, they do. My Oscar has changed colors. My big tiger right here, actually, that is not even what that little dude looked like when he was little. He had gold on him. Like he had gold outlines.
Yeah, he don't even talk about those Oscars no more, June. He doesn't. He talks about all the other stuff, but those Oscars, even when he goes on Instagram Live, ask him about it, and he passes it.
Why are you looking at me all sideways? I know you're blind in one eye. Yes, I'm talking to my fish. She's blind in her left eye, man.
What, you hungry? That's what you're whining? Give me a second. Let me feed this dog. She's damn whining. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here. So, Miss June, the female Oscar stays smaller, correct? June's upset about some Oscars. Poor girl. I'm thinking about getting another Oscar though. I have been thinking about it for a while. I currently have 2 more 75-gallon tanks that are not set up. That would be awesome. 2 more Oscars in the fish room. Why not? I'm taking this TV down so I can put it in my living room. If anybody wants to jump up, here we go. There's the link. Then the tigers, the albinos are always slow growers, but will catch up. What do they consider the Lutino?
You seen the video with my Oscars? I saw a bigger Oscar, real big. You think it will hurt those Oscars?
I'd have to watch that video again.
Because
Dude, I plopped this albino in here with this other one, and they got along instantly. Like they were buddies.
Because I'm thinking about that big Oscar that I saw. It is the size of my hand, but double. Hey, Grumpy.
Oh yeah, that's Grouchy. I should have named her Grouchy. Oh yeah, she gets pissy. She gets real pissy.
Some bitch.
Yeah, she gets mad at me from time to time. She'll charge the tank at me. She is temperamental.
June. The Oscars that I have, I know you seen it in the video. You got a bigger Oscar than one of my local fish stores. You think I should get it or just put that large Oscar in a separate tank?
Let's look at this. What video was it on, Berto?
As a matter of fact, my last video of the Oscars.
Oh man, no wonder I'm not getting any traction. LRB's on. Garcia Aquatics here. Gar.
I know what you're gonna say, June, but just go ahead and say it anyway.
So is this the picking up new fish video or the what happened video?
You can see them in the What Happened video. You can see the Oscars, the ones that I got. But the other Oscar is bigger than those guys.
Okay, I'm looking for the one you were talking about. The big one.
Oh, that big one.
Yeah.
I didn't see no pictures of it,
No.
and I was just wondering because we just with that size of the ones that I got now, and then the other Oscars are way bigger.
Yes, Tommy, we're still on. There's the link, buddy.
Get it in quarantine. Okay. But the sad part is the only available tanks that I got is two. There's only 55 gallons that I got left.
It'd be all right to 55 as a quarantine. Oh, fuck. Excuse my French, but fuck. I gotta quit going to the local fish store, man. Like I need to tell that dude we're not allowed to be friends anymore. You quarantined for 6 months. Holy shit, that's a long time. Well, technically, I guess we're gonna say I'm quarantining my natural blue Acara because they're by themselves. Ain't nothing else going in that tank with them. They'll be by themselves from here on out. I may put a Pleco in there at some point in time when mine get done breeding, but other than that, that's what's in the tank. That's the first time I've got a text or a message from there.
I really like that Oscar. I should have went for that Oscar instead.
Dude, I love Oscars. I really do.
Not only that we have the queen of Oscars, we could join that group.
Six months is a long time, though, to quarantine. So, Berto,
Yeah.
I do have a fish on order that I have to pick up in a couple weeks.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's not fresh water.
Uh-oh.
I ordered 3 of them.
You order 3 poofers?
I ordered 3 lionfish.
Uh-oh.
I don't have the space to quarantine for 6 months.
Look at the parents chasing each other.
Back there, they've been doing it all night. Hell, the one parent was trying to box with the several. Dude, that one severum back there is a monster.
You know what's one fish that I would like to get?
What's that, Birdo?
A clown knife. But when they are huge, they look ugly.
I don't think they're an attractive fish at all.
It's just funny to see the way they go forward and swimming back.
I bought a tank off of a guy. The only reason why I bought 3 is because 2 of them typically die. My luck, all 3 of them will make it. If that's the case, I have somebody that'll take the other 2. So, what was I saying? Oh, I bought a 55 off of a guy. His brother had it, and his brother passed away. And I go over there to pick it up, and there's, that much water in the bottom of the 55. There was a dead clown knife in the bottom of it.
Oh, wow.
It had been in there apparently for like a long time because it was past the point of stinking. What's the bruh about? I'm lost. It's
What's
because I'm
going on,
getting.
Ian? Where's you getting 3?
Well, I've watched a lot of people that have kept them, and they would buy a single one, and they said it was a mistake because they would end up losing that single fish. So that's the only reason why I did it. My buddy will definitely take the other 2.
I saw some arowanas like this small.
My local fish store has a few of them.
For $30.
Yeah, I think his was like $32.95 or something like that.
I was thinking about getting them, but I don't know which tank to put them in.
The only thing I would worry about with an arowana is it jumping.
Yep.
That's
their instinct to try to grab some food or get out.
that's like every time that Joey touches his 2,000 gallon, he's always on edge because he's afraid that arowana is going to jump. There we go. Sup, Tom Diesel?
What's up, fellers? I do know. I know all the things. See, that's what happens when you're an alien, an extraterrestrial that sees life from above the earth and watches all of you like little ants. I'm kidding. I don't think of y'all that way at
That's
all.
okay.
I'm
That's
just
okay. I'm calling bullshit.
playing devil's advocate here. That's all.
As a matter of fact, just
No,
like
I'm
that
jolly.
Just like that little kid that they got in Instagram. Abushi, Abushi.
Abushi? Abushi.
I love that little kid. Bullshit.
To that kid.
Yes. So yeah, Tommy.
Atkins is removing his bra.
Hey,
Good for you, bro.
there's supposed to be
For you.
there's supposed to be an angry octopus, but it was not done right because I had 2 other tattoos, and it was supposed to be a cover up.
Am I as washed out as Berto's tattoo is right now?
No.
So
Okay.
now tomorrow is gonna get fixed.
You getting
Sweet.
getting something nice on there?
It's gonna be a better.
You know, put your mom on there.
Oh,
I got my mom's name in the back on my back.
damn, Tommy, that's deep.
That's 6th grade deep, bro.
6 inches in your mom.
6 grades in.
Oh
Oh,
man,
dude, my kids do that too. Like, it's an ongoing joke. Like, your mom things never stop in our house. Like, my wife, like her Wi-Fi name for her phone is even your mom. Like her mobile hotspot. Like, if you're
Your
ever
mom.
around and you see your mom, it's probably because my wife is around, or some 6th grade kid. It's roulette, really. Let's just play the game and see how it goes.
they are water puppies, and that's for real.
They are. I'd love to have some. My dad used to keep Oscars and really liked them. This was so far back in time that I can't even remember it. He showed me pictures and I was like, oh yeah, you did. You had Oscars and a flower horn. And then I was like, in the same tank? It's like, now I see why you got out of fish keeping.
All right, one question. I got 4 Oscars,
That many.
a red parrot,
1, 2, 3.5.
and a common pleco,
Mhm.
and a Florida gar.
What kind of gar is it? Is it an alligator gar?
No, a Florida gar.
Okay, well, what is a Florida gar? Here, I guess I could just look it up. Never mind.
Just Google me, bitch.
And,
Asshole!
and it's in a 150. You think that's good enough?
What do
that
you have
is-
filtering it?
I just got the FX4 running on it.
Dude, that looks like the alligator gar.
It
Gar's
looks
a
like
gar.
it looks like a spotted gar.
Yeah, they're spotted.
J Rock over there doing stuff.
Oh, okay. The Florida gar has a much narrower snout and thinner body than the alligator gar. They eat smaller prey like shrimp, zooplankton, and tiny fish. Okay.
They have tiny hands that smell like cabbage.
Basically filter feed? They like eat filter feeding animals? What?
What?
Gar? What?
No, did he?
No.
I did
I
say
wouldn't
no,
be
did
there.
he?
How big they get? How big they get? What's the biggest size they get?
Florida or alligator? Because I've personally seen alligator gar over 3 foot.
And the Florida gar won't get no bigger than that, right?
Oh, I have no idea. How big do Florida gar get? "20 to 52 inches." Yes, they do.
I think you need to find that dude another home, bro.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I read that wrong. Okay. So one thing says 20 to 52, and then another shows 13 to 34, which is 33 to 80. Oh, 0.33 to 0.86 meters. So almost a meter, or 34 inches, which is 2 inches under a yard. So almost a yard, almost a meter for the Florida gar. That's cool. Was the biggest 130? Oh, that's a alligator gar. The largest recorded alligator gar in Florida is a 132-pound gar captured in the Yellow River in 2011 by researchers of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the FWC. That is insane. 132-pound gar, bro. Garcia, Berto, Boito. Oh my God! Could you imagine having a 132-pound guy back in your tank? That ain't no fugazi. That ain't no fugazi.
So that means I gotta get a bigger tank.
I think you need a swimming pool.
Oh, that's the alligator gar, dude. Not
No,
the Florida.
The Florida guard, what, like about 4 foot?
It's showing just under 3 foot. Hold on, let me see. What is the largest Florida gar ever caught? It keeps showing up alligator gar in Florida. Yeah, and it's still 34 inches, so just under 3 foot. But I mean, that's on record, so they live longer. They could probably get a little bit bigger. Like I used to go to. Okay, so there's this place in Texas, like in South Central, not quite all the way like into South, not quite like to Austin, down that South area. It's called Dinosaur Valley in Glen Rose, Texas. That's where one of our major nuclear power plants is. And Dinosaur Valley is famous for the amount of like dinosaur tracks and archaeological finds that they find there. It's absolutely stunning and amazing. They found hundreds of feet more new tracks just over the last couple of years because of the crazy drought that we've had. And they have a section out there, if I remember correctly, it's called the Blue Hole. Like they call it. There's other blue holes, and there's other blue holes in Texas, but at Glen Rose, there's a specific spot called the Blue Hole, which is where you like you can jump like off of this cliff and down into the river, but it's extremely deep. Like you see it, and it's crystal clear water, but it's so deep it gets like blue then black down there from like even 15, 20 foot up plus on the cliff banks that you're jumping off of. It's really, really deep. And they even talk about how the gar will live down there, but they live like below the areas where the humans usually are. But you see them every now and then, and I mean, they get pretty good size, man. They get pretty they get pretty big. It's enough to where if you see one swimming in there, you're like, oh no, dude, I'm not jumping in there. No, it's not happening.
June says the Florida guard doesn't get bigger. They just look huge.
I mean, almost 3 foot is a big fish. I mean, I'm like a freak of nature, 6'4", with like a crazy arm reach, and that's about the length of my arm.
And this tank is a 6-footer.
Yeah, like 4-foot tank behind me. That's how big your gar is in a 4-foot tank. So yeah, I would definitely take a
I still gonna have to get another tank.
360, 380, 380. Is that what it is?
For this one is 18 deep, and I have to get at least like a 24, 30.
I don't even think that would be enough because that's what this is behind me.
It's able to turn.
It's 4 foot, 24 this way, and 24 this way. I don't think that would be enough for. I mean, enough to turn, yes, but they would have to be stuck in a turn in a corner. Like they wouldn't actually have enough. They would like turn around and then be the length of the tank, and then have to turn around again. It wouldn't. That wouldn't be a life. That's worse than a prison cell, dude. Like it would. It would. What do you think, June? June would know.
June, stay away from my 750 that I've been looking at.
240? Do you think a 240, the dimensions of a 240 would be big enough for that, June? Or like the 360, 380, whatever? I think a 240 might do it. Because then you have, what is it? 6 foot, 7 foot by 3 foot by 30 inches. So you get a lot more out of it.
Typically, a 240 is you can do. There's two different ways they do a 240.
Yeah,
Six
just like the
foot.
120.
You got the 6 foot or the 8 foot. I have the 6 foot, which is what is it, 72 by 30 by 24.
24 tall or 24?
24
Sorry.
deep, 30 tall.
24. Okay. Okay. So it's like mine, but 6 inches taller and 2 foot longer. I don't know if 24 inches. Well, if you're 6 foot, yeah, 6 foot by that would probably be good. But Craig, I haven't. I'm going there. We just got back from vacation. We just got back from Port Aransas today. So I just drove all the way up there through all of the storms that had just hit Houston and all of that. And by the way, they ravaged those storms that hit Houston last night, ravaged it. Absolutely ravaged it. And I'm a horrible human being and haven't even called the people that I know that live down there, but they had some tornadoes that ended up, the toll so far is 4 people have lost their life that I know of so far down there. So y'all be praying for the families, whatever, prayer, positive energy, good vibes. Send that down to the people in Houston right now, because they got hit by some crap that they are not used to getting hit by. Hurricanes, yes. Tornadoes, no. Tornadoes are more like where I'm at. But I have not gone to see Ivy yet. We are going up there on Sunday. So today's the 17th. We're at almost 9 p.m. on the 17th, on the 19th. So Saturday for you, Craig. Monday for you. I will be going up there to get all those, and I'm really excited. I can't wait this year. I told her, I was like, you have so many hugs from so many people coming. Like, I hope you're okay with like a weird, long armed, awkward hug that may last to a point where you're like, is this ever going to end? Who is this guy? Is this the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Hey, they say the acrylic sheets, and they are, let's say they're the same size as the plywood, 8 foot long and 4
Okay.
foot wide. Grabbing, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and for the side, cutting one piece and having that 4 feet high. You think that's a good size tank right there?
How long are your arms, bro? Are you gonna the biggest question when it comes to that kind of stuff is
The stand. I ain't gonna make it high enough. I ain't gonna make it tall like these are. I'm gonna have that the stand a little bit lower.
that's still
That's where I
pretty
messed
good,
up.
dude. Like if you're 6 foot, right?
5'11".
Okay, so 4 foot still up to your chichis. So I mean, that's a pretty tall tank. It's about like, it's whatever you're comfortable with, because you've got to think of it like, if you here you go. So let's say pretend my chair is your tank, right? That 4 foot mark. Are you able to reach over it and actually touch the bottom without having to dip your head in? Or if you're not, are you prepared to be able to work on a tank that size? Do you have the tools necessary to be able to compensate for not being able to touch the bottom, like long extended tools and stuff like that? Like if you have that stuff, you'd probably be all right, because you can still mess around with everything. But if it's something that you can't reach the bottom on, and since you don't do a lot of natural tanks and you do cleaning, you don't do cleaning as much as most people, but you still do a lot more cleaning compared to my standard. You would do a lot more cleaning. So you want to make sure that you would actually be able to utilize the tools that you have and still be able to maintenance.
There's not gonna be no scape at all. No
Bare
scape
bottom?
at all. It's just gonna be a bare bottom.
Oh, well, now you have to elaborate. All in to the boobs. That's right.
because I'm thinking for doing that size tank, it's just to put those Oscars and whatever else, and to help out my Florida car.
Motherfucker. Sorry.
I am. I mean, you call them like you see them.
My dogs got out the yard. So I now have a 95-pound pit bull running around along with a 25-pound fucking St. Miguel cattle dog.
So yeah, Tommy, I'm thinking about doing that.
There we go.
But I just gotta find out how much those sheets cost and get it one cut in half.
Now, how are the Gar with Oscars? Because
They're doing good in here. They're doing real good in this tank.
When it gets bigger, oh well. I mean, Florida Gar, if they eat on what did I say? They eat on like
Little fish.
small little bitty
Small
things,
fish.
like zooplankton and stuff like that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was like filter feeding fish.
And he loves pellets.
Yeah,
He loves the pellets.
I take. Granted, it's spray painted right now, but it's. Can you kind of see that it says bug bites? I get the big tub. I get the big tubs of bug bites and mix it with like super reds and moringa. And do I have my honey in here? Yeah. So I also use like honeybee pollen, like the granules of honeybee pollen, and I mix that in and end up like basically making like a really fine powder out of the medium bug bites so that like all of my fish can eat it. Because I've got mostly smalls. But if that Gar is eating stuff like that, that might be a good option for you. Granted, they probably won't need as much of the veg that I put in it, but like the bug bites, if they're eating stuff that small, dude, you can find these on sale on Amazon. They go on sale like 3 times a year. It's like 20, 25, 30 bucks for this huge tub of bug bite.
I gotta do that research. I gotta find the price on those acrylic glass. That acrylic. And then for the top, I'm gonna have to do like 3 holes on top. Little trap doors.
Oh, for feeding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for nobody won't jump.
My neighbor's
Right.
smoking crack. My neighbor is smoking crack, by the way.
And
My
your
dogs
dogs
are
in the backyard.
They're
That's
laying
what
on the
beer-
couch.
Tell them that's what beer's for, dude.
They're laying on the couch.
Whatever. I don't care. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm not gonna judge them. Everybody goes through some downs, and I'm definitely a firm believer that the quicker. I'm not gonna. That sounds bad. This sounds really bad, but this is how I'm gonna say it because it's the Texan in me coming out saying it. But the quicker you hit rock bottom, the quicker you get out of it.
Correct. Crack is whack.
Sometimes, a lot of times, it takes hitting rock bottom to be able to evolve, adapt, grow.
What are we adapting and growing on? I missed something.
The crack, not being a dumb human being.
Oh,
becoming a
absolutely.
person.
Hey Tommy, look who's back on live.
Oh no, she's live. Dang it! I was gonna be on there.
Well, go be on there.
I'm on with you guys. She's got a lot of people on there. I'll pop on there afterward.
I don't even know who that is.
That's
Yes.
Jesse, Corey Adorable.
Yeah, Corey Adorable, Cali Aquariums. Let's see if I can find her link. I'll have to go to Instagram real quick. I'll post her link for you. Oh, I can watch her. I can watch her right here.
Well, look at you go.
So many people live today. That's why it's so.
I gotta get my rose lines out the bag.
I also had Top Plastics. They will make any size acrylic you want. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Share.
June. Let's have thinking about that. I think that will be probably easier, but I want to get it done right. I don't want them. I don't want it to flood the whole house.
There you go. That should work. Am I in the right chat?
Yeah, you're in.
Okay, let's make sure. Like join somebody's random chat and posted Corey Adorable's link to it. Sure. That's how this stuff works.
I just gotta find the right person that knows how to build it, and me follow the steps and everything. Because I don't want to spend $2,000 just to get it made. I want to.
Just go to Home Depot. Go to Home Depot, get some plexiglass, polycarbonate, whatever. You can buy it in sheets there. Heck, you can get them, or Lowe's, you can get them to cut it to size that you need too.
Yeah, but the way I want to do it is 8 foot long, the same size of the sheet.
So 4x8.
Yeah.
Four by 8. I just said what that stuff was called. Not polycarb. Yeah, polycarb. What else is it? Having a blank. I've got driver's brain right now. It is, Craig. 270. That's a really good deal. Exactly. Yeah, they cut it for you. Plexi. 4x8 plexiglass. Home Depot. 1/16 of an inch. Oh, you want bigger than that. Because that's for a tank. 16th is not enough.
Is J Rock still in the chat?
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Welcome, Lisa.
Or 3/8. How about 3/8 would be enough for plexi, right?
Welcome, Lisa.
4x8. 3. No, it needs to be half. I wouldn't push that. It needs to be at least half.
So, J Rock, are you anywhere near your Alexa device?
Just do it anyway.
About $300 to $500, Berto.
Ooh.
For a 1/2 inch thick 4x8 sheet. I'm seeing it from $322 to $500.
Alexa, turn on living room light.
Come here. Oh my
Is
gosh.
it gonna work?
I missed you. I missed
Good evening.
you much. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Welcome, Elfish.
Elfish.
No. You're a chubby thing now. Yeah. You are. You've got chubbers. You chunky.
But if I get to build that tank, I gotta get rid of this sofa first.
That's what I'm talking about, J Rock.
Then find a device called Living Room.
We're sorry. The device you're trying to contact is out of service.
Mm-hmm.
Please fuck off and try again later.
Oh my god, dude! I went straight to opportunity with that. Wop 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 do 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 do. We're sorry. The person you are trying to call is dead.
Alexa, turn off fish tank.
My junior high days coming out.
Doesn't work that way, Berto. Your voice isn't as deep as mine. Alexa, turn off fish. She works.
Yeah, your voice is deep is fine. Okay.
Ah, Home Depot. Love it. Home Depot. Actually, I spend a lot of money at Home Depot.
Dude, you are
You
like
guys are-
putting me in nasty stuff. Hello, Atlas.
The only thing I can't seem to find at Home Depot is my my double wall the hell is that shit called now? Double wall greenhouse panel.
Vinyl, dude.
Did you mean office?
No.
I guess you should do office and see if that one too long.
Alexa, turn on fish.
Not for it doesn't even turn back on.
It doesn't. You're right. Oh, it turned my pond on.
Alexa, turn fish light.
Nope. Alexa, turn on fish. This shit.
Yeah,
Double wall.
I'll get those.
Oh, are you using it for tanks or for an actual greenhouse?
I use it for tanks, for lids.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were using it for a greenhouse. I was over here looking for some cheaper vinyl that is like hail proof that you could use. That's cheaper than that. It's what I use. Window cling, the window cling vinyl that people put on their windows to add the insulative barrier. That's the clear, crystal clear window vinyl. That is much, much stronger, by like 10 times stronger than drop cloth.
What I use for.
Hey Jimbo, look what J Rock says.
I gotta turn it off around you guys. I think I'm gonna have to end up. I'm gonna end up out in Colorado at J Rock's house. Me and him are gonna do some stuff. I enjoy it.
So I added some new sand to this tank behind me. You know where I got it from?
The river.
The beach. That's ocean sand, beach sand.
Oh man, guys.
You know what? My shrimp are going crazy for it. I was like the reason that I actually put it in. Dang, Berto, I got more of a tan than you, bro.
Ain't just my light.
I'm lit up like the 4th of July. I'm just bronze. I almost got burned. Like almost got burned. But we weren't far south enough for it to actually burn me yet. It takes a lot of light. It takes like Caribbean can almost burn me. The Caribbean. Like it takes further south than the southern tip of Florida at peak of summer, that'll burn me. Sanibel Island, peak of summer, that'll burn me.
Uno momento, por favor.
Un.
Dos, tres, cuatro.
Ein, dein, rein, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, hach, hi, di.
But that's gonna be for me to build that tank. It's probably gonna be for the winter or for next summer.
Nice. Dude, that's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Seriously, that's gonna be sweet.
But I gotta get that done right, and I don't want no air bubbles or nothing like that. That's gonna be a lot of videos for me to watch.
I'm tearing this tank down. Did I tell you?
No.
You did not, and why?
That means I haven't told anybody yet.
No, you haven't. You're gonna. Hold on. Now you're in the hot seat, buddy.
I'm used to this. That's okay. I've been in the hot seat with some finance and insurance guys with 300 people around me and lamps burning my face off. I got this. No. As I choke on my own spirit. No, I've got to take this tank down. All of these guys, these are my blacktail shiners. They're the ones that I caught down in Ash Creek, not Silver Creek, but Ash Creek. I do need to go to Silver Creek. Since that's my name, I need to go to Silver Creek and actually catch some fish down there. But these came out of Ash Creek, upside of Ash Creek, before the city municipality gets to any of the waterways or anything like that. So there's like nothing in the water that these guys come from. It's clean, it's pure, it's straight from a spring. They're going to go in my outside plant pond. I've got seven of them out there in my plant pond so far, and they've been doing really well. I've got a shade cloth I can put over it. Plus, there's a crap ton of plants out there right now. I mean, like, easily, if I were to sell it, it's like almost $1,000 worth of plants in that pond. So it's got plenty in it for shade and for oxygenation, stuff like that. Then I'm going to throw a shade cloth over the top of it as well. But yeah, I'm going to put all of them in here. This tank is actually going to be coming inside my house, which I vowed to never do. And I've told people that I would not do because I was worried about this tank fitting in my house because I live in a tiny house. I don't know if y'all know this, but I live in a 16 by 40 cabin. I bought a 16 foot by 40 foot cabin shell from a company that builds garages and cabin shells for like going out hunting and stuff, just to rough it, and built it into a home. But here's the kicker. Most pier and beam 16 on center floors. That means it's six at the center of the 16-inch mark is going to be a board to support the floor. So at the center of another 16 inches is going to be another board. This one is done 12 on center. My shed is 16 on center, has flooded 4 times at least. Never mind. I've flooded it more than that. I'm not about to lie to y'all. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been ankle deep in water in this shed. It's ridiculous. But this thing is still holding on 16 on center in a flooded, no floor, bare plywood floor shed. If it can hang up in the shed, there's no reason that my cabin with 12-inch on center floors shouldn't hold it. So this is going to be coming inside, and some of the fish that I'm going to be going to pick up Sunday, a lot of y'all already know. She's talked about it, so I'll talk about it. I said I wouldn't until she started talking about it. But I'm going to see Ivy Bunny on Sunday, and a lot of the fish that I'm going to be getting from her are going to be going into this thing. Not all of them, but especially like the Geophagus wine Millerize. The Geophagus wine Millerize, I either have this tank or a 60-gallon to put them in. And I'm not going to put 6 Geo wine Millerize in a 60-gallon. So I'm going to put 6 Geophagus wine Millerize in a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot 120-gallon. And it's going to be in the house, which means that I'll have more of a tank, like my main tank that I usually have behind me on streams. I'll have that inside the house. So I'll be able to bring my other stuff behind me out here for if I'm streaming out here. And then if I decide, hey, it's raining or storming or this is happening or that's happening and I can't do this, and many of the other shut up, Chip, plethora of excuses that I come up with to not stream, now I won't have them. So it'd be really cool.
Oh. So, Tommy, what'd you do on your vacation, man?
Saved a bunch of animals, almost stepped on a stonefish, and almost stepped on about 9 different blue bottle or Portuguese man-o-wars, and then saved a. I told Berto about this earlier. Saved a seagull and an elderly Asian lady's thumb while I was on vacation.
That sounds like a vacay to me.
It actually was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I happened to be passing by or in the right place at the right time. Was like, oh my God, nobody's doing anything. I have to fix this.
And to think me getting sunburned and drunk in Mexico was my vacation.
Oh, there was plenty of that. There was plenty of that. there was plenty of drinking on the beach, buddy.
Bro, I got so drunk I was asleep by 1 PM, dude.
Oh gosh, no, not me. I did take a nap yesterday, and I don't take naps. Like I religiously am anti-nap because if I do take a nap and then I wake up, I feel like I've had like the biggest hangover that I've ever had in my life. Like I feel hungover after I nap if I nap during the day, but yeah, I had a few brews on the beach by like 10 a.m. At least. And by the time we got back, because we were like going in between, going from there to somewhere else, yeah, totally like fell asleep for like 2 hours and took a nap for like 2 hours. The kids were there. I wasn't even under the covers. It was just like one of those. I laid on the hotel bed and kind of sat up against the back of it. 3 seconds, I was out. I was just like, I was out. But I never do that. It's crazy. So like the fact that I even took a nap, it was really cool. I enjoyed it.
Man, I haven't taken a nap in a minute. I don't have time.
But yeah, so totally saved a old lady's thumb. Well, I didn't. She did it herself. But I'll tell you what happened. The stonefish was somebody. There was some people fishing like right off the shore, and there was a stonefish that kept grabbing their bait. So they decided the best course of action was to beach a stonefish that's venomous if you step on it. The spines get you. Like they beached it to try to kill it so it wouldn't go after their bait with hundreds of kids running across the shore. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? So I had my net. I went and caught said stonefish, snuck up on the guys that were fishing, and put it back within 10 foot of where they were fishing as a proper one of these to trying to get kids to step on the dang thing. It's like common sense here. Let's go. No, the seagull, we're actually feeding them. I think I might be able to pull up the video. I can. It's not showing really. You see her hand feeding the seagulls?
Yeah.
These are black-headed seagulls. And that was my wife hand feeding them. We were driving from that moment. We were leaving from me taking that video, heading back to the hotel, driving down the beach, driving down Port Aransas Beach. And I noticed a seagull flying. It would fly and then it would drop, and it would fly and then it would drop. And noticed that there was this elderly Asian lady that had a fishing pole and was like having difficulty. It's like, oh my God, no, she didn't just hook the seagull. Please tell me she didn't just hook that freaking seagull. She hooked the seagull. She did. She didn't try to hook the seagull. The seagull went after the bait when she was coming up from shore. It was not an intentional thing, not something she was trying. She was trying to take a break. Here comes seagull. Because like you saw my wife hand feeding them, they're like, oh, humans are cool, whatever food they have. So I would not suggest doing that. Thought that it was okay. Hey, this human's got some food. That's okay to eat. Oh, I don't have my light on, but I've got some Kleiner bar swords that are babies up here, June. I'll, email me. I got you. But saw that she was having difficulty, saw that the seagull was having difficulty. There was over a dozen people around. At least 15, 20 people just within eyesight, and five fucking steps. Sorry to curse, but 5 fucking steps these people could have taken to help this lady, and they didn't. It took me driving by at 20 miles an hour to see it and actually pull over and stop to help her. By the time that I got to her, what had happened was she was trying to get the seagull down so that she could undo it. There was more than one hook on the line. One of the hooks sunk into her thumb. So every time she was lifting up, trying to get the seagull down to pull it down, the seagull would fly off and set the hook further into her thumb.
Ouch.
Thank God I drove by when I did. Got there. She's got this hook in her thumb. I can't even see the barb. Like, I'm seeing the curve. So, I mean, this thing's
Deep.
it's in there, bro. It's in there. Like, I'm like, you know, like, I'm feeling the feels on this. I grab the bird. The bird latches on my thumb. You probably won't see it. I mean, latched onto my thumb right here, the point where it was like cutting me open. I didn't care. I was like, if that's what it takes for you to feel secure, I pulled it to my chest. Its beak was right here. It was right here across my chest. Its wings spread out, and I was just holding it with its mouth around my thumb, biting me. This lady grabs the hook, goes, yank. Oh, dang it. Yank. Dang it. Punk. And I heard the sound. I heard the barb pull out of her thumb, if that isn't giving you the feels. This is an almost 70-year-old lady, and no hesitation. As soon as I grab the bird, that's the first thing she does, yanks the barb out and starts saying sorry to the bird. It's like, I'm so sorry, bird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've got it. I've got the hook out of its wing. Because, like, say I'm the wing, the hook had gone in. It didn't go into its mouth. It ended up getting wrapped and tied around its wing, and then the hook set in, like, right just past the point of pivot to where the joint is. Got all of that untied, got all of it pulled out, and checked it over. And luckily, it was just a little bitty speck on the bird. The lady got it way worse, like way worse. Bird was just a couple drops of blood, and by the time that we had gotten all of that done, it wasn't even bleeding anymore, so we were able to let it go. She was thankful. She was just like, oh my God, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. She was like, I was so worried about that bird. And finally, when I let the bird go, everybody around, all of these like 15, 20 people that wouldn't take the 5 steps to go help this lady, start going, yeah, cool, good for you. I'm like, screw y'all. Y'all could have helped. I had to do it. I was driving by. Y'all were 5 feet away and you did nothing. People, if somebody needs help, moral of this story, if
Help
you see somebody that needs help, fucking help them. It's our duty as human freaking beings. Help somebody out. Jeez, it was awful, dude. She was screaming for her husband. Her husband was only like 40, 50 feet away, but he was right on shore. He couldn't hear her. He couldn't hear her. Over the waves, over the wind, he could not hear her. I was even asking, I was like, is that your husband right over there? She was like, yes. I was like, I'm not going to go get him. I was like, we got this. We're going to get you through this. We got this. I was like, I'm not going to waste the time. I don't want you to suffer. But yeah, it was awful, man. We'll get off that story and on to something more enlightening. But yeah.
All right. You want to hear something enlightening, Tommy?
I got to see porpoises.
Porpoises are fantastic. I got one upstairs. That's what I call my dog, my female. I call her Porpoise. So, real quick, I want to say something. Jesse, I got Sunday covered, brother. Don't worry about it. Let me know when you're available. You know how to get a hold of me.
It was a bear. There you go, Jesse. Freaking what? I got you.
Cocaine bear.
He's scared of no
Oh.
bear.
Oh, look. She
What are we reversing?
Yeah,
here?
that's what people were wanting to do.
Look.
Look, here's some old lady with her hook with a hook in her hand that's got a bird attached to it. I'm gonna put
This
that
is
on
gonna get viral.
Instagram.
I'm gonna get a million views on this.
Get a million views on this and me yelling at you afterward. Yeah, for real. On the way there, Jude, there was a turtle. There was like I should have known. Our vacation started with this. It was a turtle like driving,
Caleb,
Jeff?
welcome.
walking in the middle of the road, and I had to like get it out of the road and put it back into a pond because it was about to get run over by a bunch of traffic. So I like stopped and diverted traffic, pulled it away so that I could get the turtle out of the road and put it in a safe spot. That was only 5 minutes from our house before we even left.
Every year, twice a year, like clockwork, I have to save a family of raccoons in the dumpster at my shop.
Oh,
They can get in, but they can't get out.
get out. Yep.
So, you see my big ass walking out there with a 4x4 that we use to hold an engine up, slide it down into the trash can.
You got welding gloves, don't you?
I do, but I ain't climbing in that. You got me fucked up. I ain't climbing in there.
They won't mess with you. I mean,
See,
if a raccoon bites you, it's not going to bite through a welding glove. First off, well, usually won't. But I mean, if you're helping them, they're I don't know, unless it's rabid and stuff, they're usually pretty cool. But yeah, I do the same thing. Like I've seen them in barrels and stuff, and just stick a 2x4 or a 2x6 or a 4x4 down there. They climb out.
I got you, Jesse. So I got an OG from apparently 16 years now of YouTube that's going to be on the channel on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's sweet. Seagull tastes like chicken.
chicken. I'm going to have to take, I guess we're going to have to take Stan's word because he also says raccoon tastes like chicken, and I don't think it does.
Raccoon does not taste like chicken.
Raccoon is greasy as hell.
Yes, it is. It tastes more like duck than it does
Yes.
chicken.
It's a gamey ass, greasy taste.
So you
Oh
have
my-
it?
Hey, how's that baby possum?
So far, so good. Hanging out under the house with its mom. It's actually the mom was a possum that my mom actually saved and raised up for a while, and ended up living under her house.
Raccoon tastes like a raccoon. You are not lying. There ain't much out there that tastes like that raccoon. I promise you that.
Kangaroo tastes more like chicken than raccoon does.
I think Stan thinks everything tastes like chicken. What's up?
Turtle's closer to chicken, but still not chicken.
Squirrel is
Hey,
closer
Nano
to chicken.
Aquarium. Nano Aquarium, what up, Jay?
What up?
Welcome.
Jay, what's going on, buddy? I'm gonna be starting on your thing soon.
Tommy, I can't wait. Cannot wait to put these pictures on the wall. I got to go to Home Depot tomorrow.
Nice.
I didn't make it last week, and I'm not even going to lie. I didn't do shit last weekend but clean fish tanks. Literally from Friday to Sunday, I cleaned fish tanks.
Well, Jim, I just want to, remind you, you should do shit regularly.
I shit daily.
Look what you says. I have a cookbook on roadkill.
Yeah, I used to. I sent it down to it
Good
actually
to see you here.
wasn't a cookbook on roadkill, but it was an historical book. It was the White House cookbook from the John Adams administration. So our second president, I had a copy of the White House cookbook from that time period. So of course, none of it was electronic stove, and most of the food that was available was stuff that they found in the woods in the area. So all of the recipes were based on that. It had like anti-venoms and antitoxins and stuff like that, recipes in it as well. Very, very cool. Very, very old. I ended up sending that down to Houston. Warrior Planet Tank, Steve. He's a total book nerd and history nerd as well. So I was like, you know what? I've already looked through this. I think it's pretty cool. I don't get as much value out of it as somebody that's a little bit more into the historical side of it. So I sent it down to him. He's checking it out now. Really, really cool book. So that's the second president right after George Washington in the White House. So like the second president that the White House was built for, it was like their stuff. It was more than a cookbook though. It was weird. Like it showed the agendas, like what the president ate, where everybody would sit, how everything was supposed to be arranged. It was all of it, everything that had to do with entertaining or feeding anybody in the White House or of importance or curing them of an illness or anything like that.
I wouldn't put it past him if he did eat roadkill. That dude is whacked out.
That's really cool, but the real question is, can you eat a burrito sideways?
Sure.
That's my Gary Busey.
You know what, man? I once got a flat on my canoe.
Yeah. And then the giraffe aired it up.
Yeah. And I was like, how many pancakes can fit in a doghouse? None, because ice cream doesn't have bones.
That dude is so out of it. I wish I had his level of enlightenment. That's all I have to say.
He's either on some good shit or he is just gone.
Gone. That is gone, dude. That is gone.
That is out of the atmosphere.
That is like when I worked at an Alzheimer's home. That was like the people there kind of gone.
Well, I'm sorry, but thank you for having me here. Garcia is getting sleepy.
Night, Berto.
And Jimbo. And guys, if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, and turn that notification bell, because you never know when he's going to go live or when he's dropping a short or a video. Please watch his videos and let's go. Tommy.
What?
Yeah.
What? Eh?
You crazy, crazy, crazy fool.
You know it's coming, right?
What?
Oh, flex it out. No, I'm out of this one.
Noodle arms.
Little arms.
I guess I'm out of this one.
You want to see my chichis?
Let's see your chi-chi's, big girl.
I'll show you my chichi muscles, my muscles, chichi muscles.
Oh, put that away, Garcia. That's for later. Three types of turds in this world: custard, mustard, and you big shit.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, I gotta tell you something.
Good.
Oh, that's funny. Custard, mustard, and you.
You big shit.
Oh, I might have to remember that.
We're gonna see what happens, June. I'm gonna rock with it for now. Yeah, man, I was looking it up, and apparently there's like, a whole bunch of Happy Place Aquatics out there.
No kidding.
Yeah, there's a fish store in the UK. There's a pool company here in the States in California. So, them people are going to be straight on board to send me something.
I got it. Ecstatic Arts Aquatics.
See, now Carr had a good idea earlier.
Exemplary Arts Aquatics.
See, Carr was bend over aquatics. Like bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe.
Bendova, BENDOVA.
June likes happy endings, aquatics.
Oh, dude, that's good.
Been thinking about that.
That's...
I am actually in somebody's phone as Happy Endings Aquatics.
But of course,
Call it Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
That's pretty good. I like that. Happy endings aquatics or happy endings fish keeping, happy endings aqua, happy endings life, whatever.
I may be able to just change the end of mine. Keep it a happy place, but make it instead of happy place aquatics, happy place fish keeping.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know.
One of these days I'll like build an army of rats on YouTube to all be my co-resident aliens.
Man, I
Take over the intrawebs.
J Rock said before he saw me, he thought I was a little Chinaman. Yeah, I'm out here giving free rubbing tugs and shit.
See the one, look at the one just before that. That's what I was laughing.
Hey, Stan, bro, you got to hit that like button. You definitely got to subscribe, my dude.
Oh, that's good. Fuck mosquitoes.
Oh, what you have? You have fish? 10 minutes. It's good for you. Oh, shit.
That was a slide at how white you are, dude. Come on, baby Casper. Let's go. No.
Tastes like chicken aquatics.
I mean,
that's a good one.
dude, it checks all the boxes. Definitely
does.
controversy too.
That would probably get some people riled up. Why do you say that fish tastes like chicken?
Because I eat them.
No offense to anybody in California, but you know, the minute that somebody finds out that I got the name Happy Place Aquatics, I'm getting a cease and desist fucking letter.
What should I do to fish?
Oh, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, you know why the T-Rex was always mad, right?
What'd you do if you had 2-inch arms?
Bro, his balls were itching and he couldn't scratch them.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
What do I do here?
Oh my God. He starts running through little trees and shit.
Surprise T-Rex was actually a bird. No. he fanned it. He wafted.
You know what, Tommy? Guess what we didn't get to finish that we can finish tonight?
Oh, you still have questions?
I do.
I was on the same track, dude. I'm pacing. What's up? I got a few more minutes. I got to head in probably in about 10, but
That's good. So, what is your thoughts about these rovers on Mars? This is where I was going when we were on our interview.
so honestly, what do we actually know? Have you seen it? Have you been there?
No,
Can any human verify it?
maybe.
What human can verify it?
I don't know. We haven't let
We-
Elon
okay,
Musk
so-
fuck around enough.
If we don't have the human to verify science, is it science?
So, all right,
You can't just run science on an assumption. You have to have verification.
I agree.
So that's where I'm at on it. I don't know. I don't even know if there actually really is a Mars, dude. That could
It could be some made
lie.
up shit.
Yeah. What if we do live in the Matrix?
I think me and you need to start a conspiracy corner.
Oh my god, dude. Freaking Alex Jones #2 over here.
Let's do it.
freaking frog's gay.
All right, so
I'm not being handled by demonic bitches.
this dude. So we have there's a gentleman on YouTube. He goes by the name of Elder Fox.
Okay.
I follow him and he narrates all of the all of the videos of the Mars rovers. How the fuck are they getting the videos for one? I'm sorry. And you got this robot on Mars taking core samples. How are you going to get them back? Is
Right.
somebody going to stop by, pull over in their Honda Civic spaceship, jump out and grab them?
We're sending multiple different spaceships to Mars to collect all of these variables. No, it's they do so supposedly it's the rover actually does the samples. It has the technology. It does the samples and stuff right there on site. So it has the computer system inside of it that tests all of that, runs it through a centrifuge, separates everything, checks all of it on site. It's just a matter of how long it takes for that information to send back to Earth before they can get it. Likely story. Likely freaking story, right? My ancestors didn't come from freaking Mars. I'll not be confused for a Martian, okay? We come from a whole nother freaking galaxy, all right? It looks like
Correct.
that, not freaking Mars.
All right, Stan, you want a wrench? Get up here.
Not going to be subjected to that bullshit. No, I think it'd be cool. I don't know if they're actually on Mars. Just because of the whole like getting past the Van Allen belt thing. Since the moon landing, nobody's gone past the Van Allen belt. Nobody's gone past, and that's in between. Okay, so that's a belt of debris and such that has been captured around the atmosphere of the Earth. That's actually between the moon and the Earth, and it's so dense with just space trash from us sending up mission after mission and so much crap just floating around up there that it's kind of hard to get through it. And they haven't had so far as we know, any like real true, maybe a couple successful missions through it, but all of it stopped. All of it stopped after the moon landing and then got completely decommissioned during the Obama administration. We're not going to get political on it. I won't do that. And then what it reopened only because Elon Musk was like, hey, listen here, bitches, I'm going to teach y'all like a thing about science or something. Like if we take my money and build rocket ships, we'll be able to go to space. So I don't know. I don't know. I think about it a lot. I look at it a lot. I look into it a lot. But is there something specific about the rovers on Mars that you're curious of?
I just wonder what your thoughts were on them. I've been watching it for several years now. I know they lost a helicopter. It went down. It will no longer respond.
A helicopter on Mars?
Yeah, they had a little helicopter. It would go ahead of the Curiosity rover, take pictures to show its track.
Oh, a drone?
They said it's a helicopter. I mean, it's like 5 feet something. It's a pretty good sized helicopter. It's done.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either. You know, they have a
if Mars is okay, so glasses.
your glasses.
If Mars were able to handle that kind of crap, its surface wouldn't be destroyed by solar radiation and all of the other crap. It doesn't really have a true atmosphere. So how the heck are you going to run a freaking helicopter that's run off of RF or radio signals based on an atmosphere like Earth's within nothing of an atmosphere like Mars?
What's up,
like,
3G?
Come on. There's a whole different level of snarf to go down and all of that. I would need to see some real proof. Like, I don't deny it. Like, I'm not a science denier of any way, but I'd need to see some real stuff on it. Like, Elon needs to send a ship up there that videotapes the entire route on the way, facing frontward, not backwards toward the engine, facing frontward so we can see where they're going toward Mars, see it go towards Mars, land on Mars. Then I'd believe it.
A lot of people don't believe that we landed on the moon.
There's definitely a lot of people that don't believe we landed on the moon. I'm
There's
kind
also
of
a lot of
50.
there's also a lot of people that believe Earth is flat.
I don't think the Earth is flat.
If you've ever
don't-
been in,
I don't deny that I don't know enough about it. I haven't traveled the entire Earth to be able to say that. I haven't gone to the extent to the center and past Antarctica and the North Pole to be able to know. But
well, you
I
know, my
wouldn't
thing
assume
is
that it was.
common sense kind of proves my point. If you're on a plane and you're up high enough in the air, you can see the curvature.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And, you know, the whole Coriolis effect. There would be no Coriolis effect if there wasn't a curve.
how is there a curve when there's water? Water can bend.
Oh, no. Yeah, listen here, my friend, very carefully. To achieve greatness, you must be like water. You must become water. When water fill a cup, it becomes the shape of a cup. Be like water, my friend.
Hey, man, water can contour to whatever it needs to.
Mm.
You know, everybody talks. You know, everybody's always talking about how tornadoes.
Zechariah Sitchin. There you go. June's done her research.
Absolutely. You know, everybody says that like tornadoes and shit are the most powerful thing on Earth. Water is. Water and ice, frozen water. It's carved the majority of this shit. So,
And modern science is actually looking back now and looking at the theories of how, like, for instance, how the Grand Canyon was carved, where they're saying that it took thousands of years for that to happen. You can look now in stories, even in National Geographic, where they will say, this could have taken 15,000 years, or it could have taken 15 minutes.
uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a big difference between 15,000 years and 15 minutes.
Correct.
Now, if there was some frozen and a huge, humongous, enormous, beyond measurable description hunk of ice detached or fell down through the melting water, which was actually probably more like a flood, because it would make more sense that a big hunk of ice would have gone down through that and not melted with all of the other ice. Why didn't all of it melt if all of it was melting? Given enough time, I don't buy it. I think the Grand Canyon was carved in a matter of like weeks, months, few years, maybe years, not even decades, not hundreds of years, not thousands of years.
Water always wins.
And the proof's there. Like, there's even, you can look at the flow. You can look at the flow. You can look at the flows, like the maps of how they showed the flows of all of these ice sheets and stuff that supposedly happened hundreds of thousands of years ago. I'm sorry, but some of them don't make sense, because if you look at some of them, that would mean that water would have to travel uphill in certain areas of these flows. If you're in the know and you've checked these, you know what I'm talking about. There's certain areas where it went uphill. Water doesn't flow uphill. That doesn't work. So I don't buy it.
Just like shit don't go uphill.
Yeah, shit always rolls downhill. Number one rule as a plumber: always wash your finger, always wash your hands, never bite your fingernails, and shit always rolls downhill.
What's up, Discus North? Welcome.
But yeah, here's where I lose a lot of subs. I believe in a young Earth. I don't think it's as old as like Zechariah Sitchin with the galactic war and all of that. I don't buy it. I don't see it. I don't see the science that's proper and true without obligation, without a result of. So here's what happens. Somebody goes out to do a study from a college or from the government or from whatever entity, whatever big body corporation is sending them out to do this. And I know if any of you are a part of this, you're gonna be like, nobody does that. Screw you. Piss on that. Yes, they do. Listen, Listen, Linda. Some of these people go out there, and just like if you have a job to do and you're only getting paid if you have results for a job, if your job is to go out and monitor something in the wild that nobody else is monitoring, and if you don't come back with information, you don't make money. What happens if you don't find this thing and you just spent 8 years monitoring a piece of ice or something? They're calling you back to come in. You don't have any info. What do? You make shit up
Correct.
to make your money, and you make it try to sound good. And as long as it follows with the lines and the ploy of all of the other BS stories that everybody is putting out there, it's fine. Just for example, soft tissue in dinosaurs, finding live soft tissue on dinosaur bones. That wouldn't happen if dinosaurs are as old as science tells us dinosaurs are. It would be impossible. And there is no given enough time or if it was underwater, because water is corrosive and that would wash away.
Correct.
There is none of that. If there is, end of story, if there is soft tissue on a freaking bone, it's not millions of years old.
No.
It's not hundreds of thousands of years old. It can't be. It's impossible. Looking at all of the things that these same people say that our Earth has gone through, it's impossible. It's impossible.
I agree.
Impossible. But these people that are finding all of this soft tissue on dinosaur bones, these scholars that are working for universities, these doctors, people that have sacrificed their life for the field, are bringing out this information, are getting fired and shut up and called idiots and basically blasphemers of the science world, because what they're saying doesn't go along with what the mainstream says. I'm sorry, you've got to step out of the mainstream. Looking in the world of science, here's the thing. Here's the thing I tell everybody.
I'll do anything you want to do, Lisa.
The world of science looks at the 99% empty space and makes assumptions, or the 1% valid space and makes assumptions about the 99% empty space. You look at matter, protons, neutrons, the smallest forms of matter that we know are still 99% empty space, right? You have that, all of that we don't know about, 99% empty, which means 99% unknown that we don't know about, which means we only know 1% or 0.1%. So if you're only studying 1% or 0.1%, anywhere in between, I don't care, pick a number between 0.1 and 1. It won't change much. If you're only studying 1% of what is actuality, of what is actually real, what is reality in front of you, you're not going to get truth. You start looking at the 99% empty space that's around you. You start understanding that 99% empty space around you, which is a product of opening your mind and thinking outside of what watered down school books have told us for hundreds of years, which are completely being rewritten right now. It's like we're still believing that crap, and
Welcome.
people are still buying into it, yet it's all being disproven, like right before our eyes. Like history is completely being rewritten just within, like, for example, like Oak Island, finding out that people were here, you know, way before, hundreds and hundreds of years before European settlers, and finding artifacts from the Mi'kmaq people 1,000 years before that ever happened. I mean, things like this. History is constantly being written and constantly being rewritten. But it's like science is stuck on the fiction from 150 years ago. They're not willing to move past it and see past that. They just want to stay stuck on this 1% that they can think that they verify, but it's only 1%. It's like if you're only verifying 1% out of 100, what are you actually verifying? Nothing. Don't focus on it. Open your minds, people. Long story short, open your minds.
All right, here's my next one for you, Tommy. You a paranormal guy?
No, I don't believe in ghosts. Not at all.
Not even the ones? Never
Nope.
mind.
Nope. Not a bit.
It's an energy thing.
Not a smidgen. Like, I don't believe that there's a trace. I don't believe that there's a memory. You're gone. You're gone. You're either gone or you're somewhere else. One or the other.
I got Felicia in the closet, bro. She ain't gone yet.
Bye, Felicia.
No, there's literally nothing in that closet except for my electrical panel and I think a fish tank stand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't there's a lot of things that I give credit. Ghosts are definitely specters, all of that, definitely not one of them.
So, man,
like my daughter watches that Mountain Men where they like chase after Bigfoot and the Yeti and all of that. I'm
No.
like, you realize this is just a bunch of 40-year-old guys with hyperactive imaginations that probably have PTSD from multiple different variants throughout their life.
either that or they smoke some really good shit.
If that's the case, I want it. Send it my way.
What about invisible time travelers from the future?
Oh, what was June saying? I wasn't even paying attention, but she was saying that's not even a real debate. So I'm trying to figure out. No, it was before that. Graham Hancock. Wimpy. There's some of them that I like. Like I get into, like I'm big on the ancient alien theory. Bringing in Zechariah Sitchin and Graham Hancock because I know that's where she's going with that. The DNA change. I don't know. I'm very old fashioned when it comes to this. I think, and I say think, because none of us know. We can sit here and say we know, or we think we know, but we don't. We don't. Just like what I was saying with earlier. It's all like when you get into these things, it's like, how much do you really know? I think if there were aliens, resident alien, it would be a misconception of essentially like what is construed as angelic and demonic, like the two sides of the yin and, which is where like the two sides of the yin and yang, angelic, demonic, angels and demons, like however you want to put that. I think that's what that would be. So it would be a matter of where did they come from?
Who knows? Not I. You know, I see all these things about, it's hard to believe on some of it. You know, people always talking about exorcisms. I'm like, is that person really something wrong with them, or are people just, yeah,
It's
people just making
possible.
shit up for profit?
I don't know, like even back during biblical times, like King David, like not even in the Bible, like the esoteric writings of King David would tell of stories about how he controlled demons and knew them by name and used certain materia, like a ring that he gave. Like in one story, he took off a ring and gave it to a child to wear. Because with that ring, this child came to King David and told him of a demon coming to him at night and sucking his toes. As weird as this sounds, I'm just telling what the book says. So David removed this, prayed, was handed a ring, gave this ring to this boy, and said, when this demon comes again, you tell him he's bound by this and he has to come to me. And that's how David learned of all of the different demons' names on Earth. And that's like where all of the demonology and Kabbalah and like the whole root of all of that came from. Like, I used to be into that stuff, dude.
So that was pretty much the end of what I had to ask you, other than, why the fuck are you so cold?
I'm not. I'm just crazy, man.
So
I'm just trying to find people that can help me make sense of my life, bro. That's really all it is.
what size is the radio in your truck? Is it the double den with like the big screen at the top and then like a tape deck or a CD player?
It's a 2002, man.
Send me a picture of the radio that's in there now. I have several radios in my garage.
It's the shitty one that has
Like
the
that
radio
big?
built into the security system.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's that one. I think that's why I'm having issues with it. It only comes on when it feels like it. And it'll shut off for days and days and days at a time. Then it'll work for 5 minutes and then shut off.
He needs a toe sucking demon.
I need to tell you out, right? See, I'm just saying, like, there's weird stories out there about different things that have happened. So, I mean, you never know.
And next time on Happy Place Aquatics, we will have toe sucking demons. Or somebody's wives. Oh, that's soul sucking demons. Completely different subject.
You get all this and the floor show. Kind of makes you want to come back next week, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right, don't go anywhere, Tommy. All right, guys, it's going to end this live stream. I am definitely.
Before you go, I want to let people know, like, no, I'm open to like all ideas. I'm not saying like this is what I'm saying. I'm just like playing devil's advocate. Like, there's so many different ideas and theories out there. I have no freaking clue.
Well, hello there. I have no idea who you are, but howdy. Welcome. It's the first time I've ever seen your name.
Vida es mejor en el agua.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What's up?
Absolutely. We can discuss anything. I am open to
Mine
discussion.
too.
What's up, Sweet Acre Koi Fawn? Everybody's getting here when I'm about to leave.
Sack?
What's up,
there you
brother?
Hell yeah, I sucked.
Oh. I am not a feet person. Sorry. You pound concrete with those, or you walk through a field through like cow shit. I am good. But anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate all the love and support. If you guys haven't checked out our resident alien Tommy over at Silver Creek Wildlife, I suggest
I don't
you
talk
do that.
about any of this stuff over there, but if y'all want me to, I will.
So there it is. That's my new channel name.
Y'all ask.
Even Aquatics.
I'm an open book. You ask me a question, I'm gonna give you like what I think I know or what everybody else thinks they knows on it.
But anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Smash the notification bell. I put out things twice a week. Everybody just got done watching Everyday Fish Keeping. Thank you for stopping by, but I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I got to go eat dinner. So I am out. And remember, guys, it's your hobby. Do it your way.